So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is PixiePincher driving the American Tier 9 medium tank T-54E1, the auto-loading dealer of death. Now when I saw this video, first of all, I wasn't going to feature it because it requires a fair bit of premium, and you know I don't like to feature games on the channel where there's an over-reliance on premium shells. However, then I looked back and I realised he's actually using the stock gun. So he's stock here. There's a tier 9 in a top tier matchup. At least that's not so bad. So he's only using the 90mm, which only has a pen of 181 with the standard shells. And even with the premium skill rounds, 250 is not outrageous. So you bear that in mind when you see what he does here. So he starts off by loading standard rounds, and then he switches out for the, I think they're heat, aren't they, the premium rounds on this tank. 5 shell clip, his reload time is 23 seconds roughly, and 2 seconds between each shell. It's a bit of a beast, this thing. Even this caliber gun gives 250 average damage. Missed that shot though on the T-71, and he's come into the Magic Forest. Place where people used to come and die. It's now very much a brawling area for tanks with good gun depression and the lights and the mediums and so forth. And he's got his support from his platoon buddy in the Conqueror, and I think they've got some backup of artillery. He went again, reloaded his ammunition for standard rounds and missed the opportunity as a result to fire at the Skoda. It's one of the biggest challenges of firing driving auto-loading tanks is knowing when to change your magazine, when to reload, because if you get caught with your pants down, no shells in the barrel, it can be quite embarrassing. So first shot straight into the turret, the AMX. Second shell, God knows where that one went. It looked to be fully aimed, but it just dropped straight into the mud. But he got a nice hit, 233, and there goes the Conqueror. Takes a big chunk out of that AMX. He's gone for the reload again. Again, as I say, part of the art of an auto-loading tank is knowing at what point to go for reloads, because you've only got 5 shells and then it's 23-24 seconds before you get another magazine loaded. So you don't want to miss the opportunity either of giving out a lot of damage or being able to help out a teammate. And you can see, if you look behind us, there we go, his teammate is being rushed by the Skoda and the T-71, and he's trying to get over to help. Luckily he was fully reloaded, but not before the Conqueror dies. But he takes out a bit of revenge there, takes out the Skoda and badly damages the T-71. But now he's on a reload. He's going back for a skill clip, because he doesn't think 181 is enough to be able to deal with that height 59. Is moving back into position, just about reloaded. Team's losing badly, 7 to 4. It's not great. Right, fully loaded. Height 59 is about to meet his maker. Can we get a shell? No point aiming for the turret because that is very strong on that height 59. Manages to take a kill there. Again, I don't know what happened to that shell, but the T-29 turns his turret, which is very accommodating of him, because frontally we'd have no chance of penning him. Pixie holds his shot, takes him down, immediately goes for the reload. The other thing you have to be aware of when you're driving one of these sort of 5 shell clip magazine tanks is the number of shells you have remaining. So you can see here he's swapped out and gone for the standard ammunition. The guy swaps and changes, doesn't he? And he's only got 13 shells left, which when you're loading 5 at a time means he's got 2 complete magazines and then 1 incomplete magazine. And that can, again, cause you a few problems. So he's gone for the standard rounds, loaded a clip of 5, and he's kind of come round the side here, use these dips and hollows to try and get some flanking fire on the Comet. Can he get the artillery's crying like a baby, but I mean, you can look at the mini-map. There's a tortoise, which is not exactly the fastest thing on the map, and Pixie, who's coming rushing back as fast as his 45 kph will allow. However, It's too late for the S1. S1? What am I talking about? The S51. But Pixie's getting a bit of revenge on the Tiger. Although of course the last shell fails to pen. Fires a blind shot, but that never had a hope. But I guess that got him a chance to reload his clip. I mean, you can force a reload on your clip by pressing the C button, but he chose to use up his last shell on the hope that it would actually take the kill, but it didn't. So it's 8-11, it's recovered slightly. It's reloaded a full clip again. Oh, there's a Comet heading over there. Hello, Comet. Just nice if you just stop there. Let's just chew you up. One hit. Very low roll there, 215, but then made up for it 254. That cost him 3 shells, goes instantly for the reload, and there you go, he's got back to a full last clip, 5 rounds, because he had 2 left in the armory, and then by swapping out he brought it back up to a full magazine of 5. So he's changed his mind though immediately and gone back to the premium rounds. You do chop and change, mate, don't you? I can make some obvious jokes at this point about the female gender and changing your mind, but I won't do that because I'll get slapped. So he's got 4 kills and he's on 3,000 damage. It's amazing how quickly autoloaders, higher level autoloaders, even with a stock gun like this, how quickly they rack up the damage. You look at your score and you think, wow, how the hell did I get there? Comes around the corner, there's the Tiger, takes a shot from the Tiger. But he still managed to take him down. He's been spotted, need to jink. Ooh, artillery, 2 artillery, bang bang. Second one took out his driver, I think. Yeah, didn't like that at all. He's gone for the reload immediately. Again, having a full clip, absolutely critical. Tortoise takes down the T25-2. So now it's 3-all, 3v3. Pixie's reloaded. Time to go arty hunting, I think. There's a Stuntwagen 103, we don't know where he is. He was last seen out on the 9 line. So will he have pulled back towards their base to support the artillery, or will he have continued further on? We shall soon find out. Trying to keep himself in the sort of the cover here. Spotting range should be far better than the artillery's. However, they bump into each other out of the blue, then that's not so good. Oh, and there's the Stuntwagen 103. He's just turned up by our GW, but then we've just turned up by their GW. Nice shot. It's down. Ours died at the same time as theirs did. There you go. Symmetry. We love it. So that was Pixie's Top Gun. 6 kill, 3,600 damage. He's reloaded immediately with the standard rounds, so he's got 5 in the magazine ready to go. He's obviously wondering whether the remaining artillery is somewhere just down there. It's an S51, which is a very powerful artillery, but there's no sign of him, which means he could be anywhere. Remember, the enemy team won the 890 line very, very easily. And he's asked his teammates asking what the hit point of the Strava is, or the Stuntwagen is, but nobody's replying. And that's a shame, because you could do with knowing. You just need to know what you're up against. He's piling around but can't see that enemy artillery at all. And he's obviously decided that means he's got to go for the Stuntwagen. It's reloading premium shells. Not sure why he needs those, because frontally he's going to have a hell of a job getting through the Stuntwagen frontally, and if he gets the side it doesn't matter whether he's losing premium or not. So the Stuntwagen's on full health, and the Tortoise is the same. Fine, then kill the artillery, but that's easier said than done. So Pixie's obviously decided he's far better off just coming out and trying to help the Tortoise survive. Tortoise has just taken a hit from the artillery. He fires one random shot. Don't think that hit. Tortoise is in a bit of a predicament here. He's been spotted, so the artillery are going to be sort of aiming this area, so the moment he gets spotted again, chances are he's going to get squashed by that S51. He's only on 300 hit points, and that thing can make a right mess of your tank. So Pixie tried to come round behind, so his teammate is saying to the Tortoise he can't go and kill the artillery because he's right over the other side of the map, and if he did, that would be the end of the game, probably. Oh, gets a very nice position. I can hit underneath the Dragon 103. Got hit nastily there. Wow, that one went through its top. Very impressed, especially with that kind of angling. Now he's in a bit of trouble though, because he is on a reload, and the Tortoise is trying to get over to support him, but the Tortoise just took a big hit, and he gets taken down before he can get a shot on the Strunzwagen. That is a real shame. Right, it's 1v2. Come on, Pix, you can do this. You can carry this. Misses his first shell, aiming for the... Well, I don't know where he's aiming for on there, but he's lost his gunner, and you can see the result. The artillery's just splashed him. Luckily, he pulled back slightly. Misses that shot. Come on, aim, aim, aim. Bounces a shot from the Strunzwagen and takes him down. Right, there you go. Just the arty left. But where is the arty? That is the question. So we'll speed it up a bit. Pixie's loading up on the standard rounds. And they've no idea where this artillery was. And there's only just over 2 minutes, well, just under 3 minutes left. So what do you do? What do you do with the scenario? You wasted a couple of shells knocking down that building, so he's going to go and sit in the cab. And I kind of can't blame him for doing that, because at the end of the day, trying to hunt down that artillery would be a real problem. Plus he's only on 222 health, so even a splash would probably take him apart. Far better maybe just to sit it out and see what happens. Let's speed it up again. There's a blind shell. There'll be at least 2 more. He's reckoning he's somewhere behind in the dead ground of that building, but nope. Tortoise is still moaning that the artillery shot him. Well, you know, get over it. There we go, 6 seconds left. There you go, that's the win. Fantastic, GG, well played. So, as a stock T54 E1, that was a pretty damn good game. Got Ace Tankery, got Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, High Caliber, Defender for resetting the cap, and oh no, for taking the cap, sorry, and Top Gun. So really, really good result. 5,116 damage, 7 kills, 1,328 base XP. Now remember, that's with the stock gun. 35 shots fired, hit with 26, penned with 25 for that 5,000 damage. He took 6 hits himself, only one of which bounced, the rest were penetrations, and he got the full 100% cap points on the cap out at the end. His thing's all a bit weird, so 67,000 credits. His ammunition costs were quite high, 76,000, because he did use quite a bit of premium. But as I say, I'm kind of giving him a pass badge for that one, because he was stock, although he says here, I lied, I did have the radio researched. Okay, so he had the upgraded radio, that was it. It was a stock tank in every other way, so he would have lost money on this, but still a cracking game. And with his ×2 and playing in a platoon bonus, that was 4,283 XP for that game. So really, really good game in a stock tier 9. Excellent. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. Gamerdom signing out.